When dealing with negative radicands, you may have one of two types. You could have the square root of a negative radicand, like what I just circled, or you could have the cubed root of a negative radicand, and these have different rules to them. When it's a square root, all you have to do is replace the negative radicand with a positive radicand. Okay, let me do that right here. So that's going to be square root of 13. See, I changed that to a positive. And you take this negative sign right there, and you rewrite that as an I on the outside. As you remember, I is equal to the square root of negative 1. So you can think of it like you're kind of factoring out a negative 1 from that square root, sort of. Next type, when you have a cubed root, this is actually easier to deal with. You write it as a positive radicand, same as before, and that negative sign just sort of migrates to the outside. Okay, so that becomes negative cubed root of 14. A common mistake here is we forget the 3 index, right? So you have to remember this is still a cubed root. It doesn't turn into a square root or some other kind of root. And that's it. From here, you would go on to do factor trees, right? You might say to yourself, well, does 13 factor into anything? And that's just 13 and 1, so I can't simplify that anymore. Or you might say, does 14 factor into anything? Well, that's 2 and 7, but those are both prime numbers. So in that case, we're also stuck. These would be the fully simplified forms that I've got circled right here.